All right, what's going on? So today is November 13th, 2025. I'm going to be going over today's price action, going over trades that failed, trades you could have taken, uh, daily bias, and all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. So on the higher time frame, right, I can't go into the 1 hour because then this whole thing's going to mess up. So I'll just stick to the 15-minute and I'll tell you along the way what I saw on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, clearly we are in a market maker sell model, right? We are respecting bearish PD arrays, disrespecting bullish PD arrays. We do have a unfilled 1 hour fair value gap resting above New York AM highs, right? So with that being said, I want it priced to at least retrace into this 1 hour fair value gap, right? So do something like this. We would manipulate into that to continue lower, and ultimately taking out our only draw of the day, which was Asia previous day Asia lows. Now, hopefully, well, I thought I would have taken like an inversion up here, or if not, like a continuation model to target those Asia lows, but we obviously did not do that, right? So what we ended up doing today was it was kind of sketchy, to be honest with you. So let me just get into it. So to start off the morning, at market opened, we just completely we just we just kind of just dumped, to be honest with you. We just dumped and dumped and dumped and dumped. We created a 5-minute somewhere here. We created a 5-minute up here. So at this point in time, I was like at least waiting for a retracement, right? So I could continue taking shorts towards Asia lows, but nothing, man. Look at that. And right here, as we start, getting close to Asia low, I started noticing that I could either do one of two things. Either if price takes out Asia lows, I could possibly look for a little inversion to target any of these fair value gaps, right? Or I could have taken at least a retracement into this 5-minute. If we don't, take out Asia lows, then I could take an inversion to target this area, this liquidity. So I ended up going with the second option, right? We ended up tapping into this 5-minute, and this is the trade that a lot of people say they or said they took and they lost, but like, to be honest with you, I don't understand why they ended up taking it in the first place. If it wasn't that much of a good trade, to be honest with you. It probably took like a 30-second or something, but let me explain to you why it wasn't a good trade. So first of all, we have this 5-minute, right? I think it's 8:50, so in 10 minutes, a new 15-minute candle would open, and we also have the 4-hour candle closing at that time. So yeah, the first thing I noticed is that we're gonna open a 15-minute fair value gap right here. So price, even if it respected this 5-minute, it was going to fail. Why? Because the 15-minute was going to pull price into itself, and then from there I would have taken my inversion, and that was the initial plan. That's why I faded this 5-minute, right? But for the people that did take it, I saw a lot of people take it because of this 1-minute inversion, which honestly wasn't even filled, or wasn't even, it didn't even invert. So yeah, as you can see right here, it was just mitigated into, then it reswept that 5-minute. And yeah, I don't know what people were thinking, to be honest with you. But anyways, price ended up respecting that 5-minute fair value gap. We opened a 15-minute fair value gap on top of that. So somewhere here. So we opened this 15-minute as well. And a lot of people ended up taking shorts right here at the candle closure. Right here. Now, obviously, like I had mentioned before, we have this 15-minute, right? That's going to pull price into itself, right? And that was the first reason why this didn't work out. The second reason was because we did have this 2 minute fair value gap mitigated. So I've noticed that let's say if you're going to take an inversion and the fair value gap is already mitigated, it's not going to work, right? As much as you want it to work, it's not going to work. Why? Because it's just, it loses the validity of the trade, right? It's a possible rejection level. So anyways, with that being said, this 5 minute is being just completely obliterated. We tapped into this 15 minute as well. Then we inverse this 5 minute. We're about to inverse this 15 minute fair value gap, and we're inversing that second 5 minute as well, which leads us to here. Go ahead and first move all this. Anyways, but price ended up making an SMT with ES, right, at these highs. Now, I would have taken it. That's the first thing, right? But first, I did not see it. I did not see that SMT coming from a PDRA, right? That's, I haven't back tested that specific model, so I faded it, to be honest with you. I didn't want to risk it, right? I usually trade SMTs that are within a fair value gap or something. So yeah, and I saw a lot of people take this trade, right? They took a 5 minute inversion. And they got a pretty good close too. So I saw a lot of people take the short. Let me see if there's like an order block that we probably could have set your stop loss to. Perhaps right here, maybe. You could have set your stop loss at that 1 minute order block. All right, so you could have set your stop loss here, here. And sure enough, we just ended up running through all this liquidity. Then to target Asia lows. And yeah, it would have been a pretty banger trade, to be honest with you. But yeah, I faded this. I just didn't like the risk, and I was already off by that time because I couldn't see anything clear. My emotions were messing with me, so I was like, nah. And yeah, that's pretty much the trade recap for today. I honestly didn't take anything. I'm down $200 for the week. So yeah, with that being said, that's the end of the stream, and I'll catch you guys later.